Hey guys, what is up and welcome to another one of my videos. In today's video, we're going over a tier list of every single troop in Clash of Clans. Now before I do start this video, I do want to mention that this is all my personal opinion and that you may disagree with me on certain things. And with the things that you disagree with me, let me know in the comment section down below because I want to see your guys' opinion too. Let's get into it, and we're starting off with the Archer. I think that the Archer is honestly right where it should be, and I'm going to put it in B tier. You know, it's just kind of mid between S, A, B, C, and D. It's just right in the middle. It's perfect at what it does, and no complaints. It gets used just the right amount. I'm putting it right in B tier. For the Baby Dragon, I think the Baby Dragon has a very strong spawn funneling. The fact that it only takes up 10 space and it has such a strong effect, I honestly do think that it deserves to be an A tier, but I don't think that it deserves to be an S tier just because I don't think it's strong enough. But many people don't know about how strong Baby Dragon really is. The balloons, they're very strong, and as you guys know, I personally really love them. And, they can get used as like coke balloons, and they're very used in the lava balloon strategy. But other than that, they're not really used too often. So I would put them between B and A, because, they're a very strong troop, but they don't quite deserve S tier. I will go ahead and put them in A. The Barbarian, it kind of plays the same role as the Archer. It does a bit more damage, has a bit more health, but the fact that it doesn't hit air and can't shoot across walls, that's a really big disadvantage. And I'm not going to put it in D because I just don't think it deserves that, but I think I will be putting it like it's between the two. I might even actually put it D or C. Maybe I'll change to my opinion later, but the Barbarian at the moment isn't very good. The bowlers are very interesting. They can be used in stuff like Bowwitch, but they're not as strong as wizards. They don't get used as much. I think they deserve to get between A and a B spot, honestly, because in most witch attacks that include bowlers, you don't even need the bowlers most of the time, and they're not really used for that much else. So I think I can put them into the B tier, because I think even if they were removed from Clash of Clans, not that much would happen, but they are also supporting like one of the best strategies in Clash of Clans. Now the Dragon, this guy is kinda like the Witch because you don't need any skill to use him, and he's strong. You can do some good damage with him. I think I should put him in the A tier, just because you don't need much skill with him, but you can also 3-star max level players with them. And I know a lot of people love dragons, but they're not just one of the strongest attacks at the moment. So I think I'll put the Dragon up at A tier. The Electro Dragon, this troop annoys me because it's not actually that good. And when I say it's not that good, I might get a whole lot of people in my comment section talking so much trash about me right now. But the Electro Dragon is not that good because even in the clan castle, you can take it down easily. It does not affect you one bit. It's so easy to get past Electro Dragon. No professional user it. The Electro Dragon attack strategy, that's very not that strong. If you look at Clan War League stats, as you'll probably be able to tell that almost nobody uses them, and most of the times when people do in fact use them, they don't actually get triples. They have as much health as like a normal dragon, they just do more damage. And I'm gonna give them a B because of how much people use them. But the fact that it's like a spam no skill kind of attack strategy that doesn't even perform that well, only gets like usually 2 stars, I think it deserves to be a B. The Giants, that's an interesting one, because in very early stages of the game, they're really strong. But, as you progress, they kind of aren't as strong anymore. You can use them in combination with, like, a wizard to help, like, fun a little bit or something like that. But it seems that Giants have actually fallen off quite a bit, and they're not as strong as they once were. And for that reason, I'm going to go ahead and give them a C. Now, the Goblins, I think that they do a better job at what they're supposed to do, and I'm talking about cleanup at the moment. They're very good at cleanup and much better at that than Barbarians, just because they do more damage to resources, and plus they have another function, which is farming. So I think they mash up perfectly with the Barbarian because they both have kind of the same purposes. I think that the Goblin is a bit more useful than the Barbarian, even though it has like lower health and lower normal damage. It does double damage to resources, and that's a really big boost, and plus it's much faster. So I think the Goblin is a bit better at cleanup, and in my opinion is better at farming, but different people have their opinion. Barch is very popular. Golem is always strong. I think I can safely go ahead and put this guy in the A tier. He's not broken. I think he's right where he should be, but where he should be, it's a very strong card, and he does that very well. I love the golem. It does what it's supposed to, and it's perfect. Like, no nerfs, no buffs. It's perfect where it is right now. The healers, they don't have too many uses. They're used for like queen walks and queen charges, as well as, like many witch type attacks and that kind of thing. And even though they only have 2 uses, a queen charge is responsible for so many attacks in Clash of Clans. The queen charge Lalo, the queen charge hybrid, the queen charge miner, so many things. It's crazy. And I can't put the healers below anything other than A. I think that's exactly where they deserve to be. The Ice Golem, this is an interesting one, and I think it's a very, very strong troop if you know how to use it. Many people don't know how to use it. They think it's a trash troop, and they put it low on tier list. The Ice Golem is a very strong troop, but it's certainly not overpowered, and I think it deserves the A spot. The Lava Hound, it's incredible, and I love the Lava Hound, but the problem with it is it's only responsible for Lava Luna attack strategies. But at the same time, it has a very strong presence in defensive clan castles, and it's incredibly strong there. It can mess up whole attacks. So I don't know how I want to put it. I think I should match it up with the balloon because they both have kind of the same roles. I think I'm going to go ahead and put the Lava Hound up in A tier or B tier. I'm kind of, skeptical between the two. I don't know which one I should put it in, but I will go ahead and put it in A tier. Tell me what you think. The miners are one of the strongest troops in Clash of Clans right now. You can do so many strong attack strategies with them. They're very effective on cleanup. And overall, I love miners a lot. And plus, they're part of the hybrid, which is a very popular attack strategy right now. So I'm going to go ahead and put miners up in actually S tier. This is the first troop I'm putting up in S tier, but they're a very strong troop. They're using so many attack strategies, and they're amazing on cleanup. I love the miners, and I use them a lot. I think that they deserve to be in the S tier. The minion is kind of like the archer and the barbarian and the goblin. It's a really strong cleanup troop. The thing I don't like about it is that it takes up 2 space, but if it took up 1, I guess it would be too overpowered. I think it deserves to be in the B tier along with the archer, just for the sake that it can go over walls and it does a bit more damage. I think it deserves to be right there with the archer. The P.E.K.K.A, I don't see it being used quite as much as it was before. I don't see the P.E.K.K.A quite as much, but I do obviously see it in like the P.E.K.K.A Wobad and P.E.K.K.A Smash attack strategies. I think it's a very strong troop and it deserves to be in the B tier. It's perfect right where it is, to be honest. They shouldn't buff or nerf it. I love where it is. I think it's, right in the middle right there. The Valkyrie, a year ago or 2 years ago, I would have put the Valkyrie at S tier. I'm being honest with you. Right now, not so much. The Valkyrie, it's kind of fallen off. And it's really not that strong anymore as it once was. I'm going to put the Valkyrie in C tier. It's not even that good in Clan Castle anymore. It's like not that good for most attack strategies anymore, and it's just in general nothing special about it. The Wall Breaker, that's an interesting one. It does its job perfectly, no complaints about it whatsoever. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the B tier along with everything else. It's kind of like the archer, but not at all at the same time. It just does its job well, so no complaints at all with the Wall Breaker. The Super Wall Breaker is much stronger. If the Super Wall Breaker was in this list, I would put in the A tier. But just normal Wall Breakers, they deserve to be in the B tier. The Witches, they are broken. I think they deserve to be in the S tier along with the Miners, because you can 3-star any single base in Clash of Clans with them with practically no skill, with just a few simple attack strategies. It is unfair. They should be nerfed. They are crazy strong, and you don't need any skill, and they 3-star every single base in Clash of Clans. Is crazy. I can come into Clash of Clans after not playing for 3 years, get shown an attack strategy done by witches one time, and I'll be able to 3-star any single base. And it's unfair how strong they are, and they should really, they should be weaker than they are right now. They're crazy strong. The Wizard, it's kind of like, in between A and B, because it just does its job very well, no complaints whatsoever. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put it's for sure higher than the Archer, because the Wizard is very strong for funneling and cleanup, and it does a whole lot of damage. That's just like main point, and it can even be used in many attack strategies in combination with a whole lot of stuff. So I think I'm gonna put the Wizard in A tier. And the last troop is the Hog Rider. The Hog Rider has also fallen off a little bit, but I do still think it's very strong solely because of the hybrid. Nobody uses like plain Hog Riders anymore. You don't do like a Queen Charge Hog Rider attack anymore. It's all about like hybrid right now. And because of how strong Hybrid is at the moment, I think I can put the Hog Riders between B and A tier. I think I can put them in A tier just because they're still a very strong troop. So this is my list, ladies and gents. Tell me what you think of it. If you would change anything around, tell me what you think. I think that the only two strongest troops in Clash of Clans right now are the Miners and Witches. I may be wrong. You may completely disagree with me, but this is my opinion. And I don't think there's any terrible troops in Clash of Clans at the moment. Nobody that quite deserves the D spot. So that is the end of the video, guys. I truly do hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment what do you think of this. Thanks for watching, and see you guys next time.